Hello. All right. It is 6 a.m. in the mornings, and I was laying in my bed, and I felt inspired by a few things. I always get inspired by strange things, but I wanted to try and make a video about my whole year experience of being completely natural. Um, I wanted to start. I don't even know where to begin with this natural hair thing. All I can remember is that in high school and a little bit after high school, all I wanted to do was cut off my hair, like cut it off completely. Um, I think in high school I was relaxing it constantly, but and wearing it straight, but I just always had it inside of me that I wanted to just cut it off and just grow it back and see how it goes from there. And a few years ago, I did get the courage to just cut it off. I just went to the salon and said, just cut this hair off of my head. And I got my hair cut. She cut it really, really, really short. And I have a few videos in the past where I showed like pictures of my hair before I cut it and then after I cut it. I cut it off completely and I didn't know what I was doing when I did it. I just cut it off. There was really no plan behind it. I was watching, like, started to watch YouTube videos, but that was after I cut my hair off. Once I cut it completely off, then I started to like notice the natural hair community and things like that. But before that, I did not know about like all the people who have natural hair. So I started to grow it back, which was really hard for me. And I made a list of the things, the difficulties that I have actually overcome, and it's only 5 things. And I feel like if you're somebody who is trying to grow their hair natural, I mean, it does not matter what type of hair that you have. If you're trying to grow your hair naturally and without damaging it with chemicals or heat, then if you can get over these 5 things, if you can just work on these 5 things, I mean, a year is not that long. Um, I struggled with these 5 things, and it's been about 5 years. Last year, I cut my hair off completely again, but I've been struggling to just stay natural and not straighten my hair. I really want one of those big, curly, psycho afro craziness going on. That's what I want. And I can't get there because of these 5 things that I wrote down yesterday. And I wanted to make a video. I have to go on my phone and get them out. But the first one that I struggled with, and they're not in any particular order. The first one that I struggled with was um, not getting a weave. Weave is a beautiful thing, but for someone like me who does not have the money to go in and out of the salon every week and get it done the way I would like it to be all the time, if I could wear weave, I would, but I can't. So it just damaged my hair completely. It looks good when you first get it done, but then after a few weeks, I started realizing that it was just falling out. You know how they put the tracks in, the tracks would come off of the my braid, and then I would have to go back in, and then I had this dandruff issue, and I was like, I couldn't scratch my head. I couldn't even like tap on my head. Like I would go crazy, and I would end up going back to the salon and paying another $25 for them to wash it and do everything else to it. It's a hassle, and it's not something that is going to help me grow my big afro like I want to. So it took me like 2 years to realize that I cannot do weave. Like, yeah, it sounds like it's protecting your hair, but not the way that it worked out for me. So once I realized that I could survive without weave, I was better off. And then the second thing that I have on my list is cutting my hair again, recutting my hair. Because when my hair is really short, I kind of like it. It makes me look a little edgier and it just looks good. So I kept saying, oh, I want to go back and get it cut again. Well, maybe I should cut it again. Cutting is not going to help it grow. Well, I mean, I guess if you get a trim, but not the way I was cutting it. I was cutting it off completely. So once I realized that cutting it was not something that is going to help me get my big afro like I want, I come to number three. Number three is figuring out what products work best. Now that can be tricky depending on what your hair type is, I guess. I think that, well, YouTube helped me a lot with the different products that people use, but to be honest, like I used what's that one? Mixed Chicks. I used that for a while, but it cost too much and I like to use too much of it. So that didn't really work out that great for me, but I discovered that less is more. Less is more. Spending less money is better for me, and less product is better for me. The easiest things, because I have two children. It's very busy around here. Like I am up at 6 o'clock in the morning trying to make a video because I know that there's no other time to do this. So yeah, so what I decided to, well, what I started using a while ago was this, and this I never even took it from a video, like on YouTube. I haven't watched a video on this stuff. Probably has alcohol in it, who knows? I haven't even read what's in it. Probably alcohol because I don't see any of the natural hair people using it, but I use it every day. After I wet my hair, I put this in. And then that is it. That's all I do. It's very light. It smells really good. And it keeps my hair moisturized. I have never had anybody say that my hair looked dry. My hair always is moisturized. And I don't wear hair grease or anything like that. Sometimes I do, but usually this is all I'm putting in my hair. And conditioner, like Suave or any conditioner, I leave it in. When I shampoo and condition, I shampoo, condition quickly, leave a little extra conditioner in there and let it air dry. Put this in a little bit before I let it air dry, and that is it. That's all I put in my hair. So it's become pretty easy. I don't know. The fourth thing is heat. Do not put heat in your hair. A little bit of heat, a lot of heat, no heat. Unless you're out in the sun and the sun is heating up your hair, there's no reason why you should be putting any types of heat in your hair. And I've learned my lesson. I've been to a Dominican salon where they dry my hair out, thinking that it's not going to damage my hair, and it has. My hair broke off just like a relaxer. I might as well put one of those in my hair. So I don't put any heat in my hair at all. None. And the fifth thing on my list, which is the last thing, is feeling like you have to dress up every time your hair is like in an afro or it's short. I had a really hard time, like I like wearing sweatpants. I had a really hard time like just rocking sweatpants going to like the library or the post office with my hair short, or wearing hoodies. I just felt like a boy kind of. Like I have to put makeup on, I have to do my eyebrows have to be done. I think the longer your hair grows, the more you'll feel good about just not having to put makeup on all the time. Like I always felt like I had to dress up, I had to wear earrings. I have to have earrings in my ears with my hair this short, but I realized that I don't. So those are the 5 things. I don't know what else to say. I think that is enough Um, but I'm really trying to make more videos, and I have the time. I just have to find it. Um, so please look out for me. I got some stuff I want to tell you. But anyway, I hope you guys have a nice day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.